Now, the Department of Tourism has initiated the G20 Tourism Hackathon Challenge to drive the development of artificial intelligence solutions to enhance tourism experiences and promote sustainability. Let's cross to Ayanda Nyathi. He's out in White River, Mpumalanga, to tell us more about the G20 Tourism Working Group meeting. We've really been focusing in on tourism, Ayanda, and I know it comes at a backdrop of a lot that's been happening behind the scenes with regard to South African tourism. However, it's all systems go. G20 is here. Tourism is under the spotlight. Perhaps talk to us about some of the discussions that we're expecting to take place today.
It's good to see you once again, Leanne, and you're absolutely right. I mean, tourism in South Africa has made headlines for all manner of reasons over the past couple of weeks, but the focus here in White River is around developing some kind of draft resolution from the delegates that are going to be part of this third and last day of the G20 Tourism Working Group, which will then be taken to the ministers' meeting that's going to take place tomorrow, where, without a doubt, the Minister of Tourism here at home, in Patricia de Lille, will deliver an address, and I imagine touch on some of the issues that you've hinted at. But we're coming to you from White River, as I mentioned, here in Mpumalanga, the place of the rising sun. You're not able to see it yet, but the sun is certainly on the rise, and it's most welcome to kind of take away all the Monday or the early morning chills. But part of our focus now is to try and get a sense of what hosting this meeting actually means for the provincial province. And so let's go straight into it. Joining us now is the HOD for Economic Development and Tourism here in Mpumalanga, in Immy, Serakalala, who's with us here on the SABC News Channel. It's lovely to see you, HOD. Thanks very much indeed for speaking to us. Mpumalanga, I think, just driving around even before the sun is out, you can see offers so much natural beauty and tourism potential. What does it mean for the government, especially for the people of Mpumalanga, to be hosting this working group meeting?
Good morning, Ayanda, and good morning to the viewers. We are really very excited as Mpumalanga province to be hosting the G20 working group and also hosting the tourism ministers. This has got a very important...
Sorry, ABC, I'm just going to help you with my own mic, but just carry on speaking, no problem.
This really has got a very important impact to the province, as it puts the province at a global stage, particularly in terms of ensuring that we are able to communicate the various tourism products that we have in the province. As you have already said, Mpumalanga is a very beautiful province with very scenic views. If you come and see the panorama route, you go to the Kruger National Park, we've got quite a number of interesting places to come and visit. But what is key to us is our communities. And the G20 has really put that on the map, because it has enabled our communities to showcase what is it that they can offer, not only in terms of our natural heritage, but also in terms of also our cultural heritage that we have in the province. You are quite aware of the rich cultural heritage that we have in the province, particularly if you talk of the different cultures. You might have seen, or mostly we know of Dr. Esther Mahlangu, who has put on the map the Ndebele culture. We also know the rich cultures that we have, the Swati culture and so forth. So this has really enabled our own local people to showcase that which they have. Mostly internationally, if you are aware, as Mpumalanga, we are ranked number 2 in terms of international visitors that are coming to the province right after Gauteng, which tells you the global interest that we are getting as Mpumalanga province. So we are really quite excited that we are hosting these tourism ministers in the province, and we are willing to really show what it takes, what we have in the province. Just yesterday, we took some of the working group members that were part of the group that was having meeting here in White River. We took them to the Serakalala village, right close to the Kruger National Park, because one of the outcry that we often have is local people will say, yes, we do see international tourists coming to the province, but what is it that is in for us? Why is it that when they are coming to the province, they just pass to all these nice, interesting places, but there is nothing that is left behind for us in terms of us partaking into this economy? So as a province, we see tourism as part of a key tourism or economic activity that will put money in the pockets, practically so. Yesterday, as I've indicated, we took some of our tourists to the Serakalala village. It's just a few kilometers out of the Kruger National Park, and they got to experience the rich cultural heritage there. They were able to interact with the local communities. Right. They were able to buy crafts from the locals. They were able to eat the traditional food. So that really promotes our own village tourism, which is what we want to see. We not only want to just ensure that we put on the map just the beauty of Mpumalanga, but we are also saying let the beauty of the people be shown. Sure. Also let the economic benefits filter down to the people of the province.
All right, the HOD of Economic Development and Tourism in Mpumalanga, Immy Serakalala. Thanks very much indeed. There's so much more to be said, but watch the space. We'll be covering this story and so many others for you throughout the course of today as we build up to the ministers' meeting taking place at the Kruger National Park tomorrow.